need to tighten the shifter up?
I think this is the reason for my money shifts, bro.
I mean, we could blame that on that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yo.
What's up, dude?
What's going on, dude?
Not much, just trying to read instructions.
So today, if you guys don't remember who Carlos is, this is Carlos. He has this all-motor EG hatch. It's basically my brother-in-law, basically. I mean, not technically, but basically my brother-in-law. But originally he's my friend, but I stole his sister from him, so.
Basically, yeah. Be careful with this guy.
Anyways, he also owns that white Integra that we were at Streetcar Takeover with. We actually are planning on this weekend, Saturday, there is a no prep event going on down in Pueblo, Colorado, and he's gonna go in the front wheel drive class for that event. And so we've actually had this, so just to show you guys his car again, obviously, if you guys don't remember, or if you guys have not seen the video, it is a 4-piston build, correct?
Yeah.
It's a Super 99?
Super 99 long block. It's got the PPG on it. I think it's 67 millimeter ITBs. And I mean, it's just got a megaphone header.
Yeah, it's basically made like 325 horsepower up here to the tire. I mean, 323, 325-ish.
Yeah, it was like
330, something like that.
It was like 325 on the Ignite. We lost about 5 horsepower because of the Ignite. Before it made more on E98.
Yeah.
But I have like 20 gallons of Ignite Red, so I might as well go through it, right?
Freaking guy.
At least for testing.
Yeah, so today we're going to be taking off his lower control arms because we are going to be putting some spherical bushings in his control arms. So these have like the A arms on them. Obviously, we'll show you guys when we take them off. But these basically just help get rid of a bushing. It's basically just a spherical, almost like a bearing style, almost like Heim joint style in there. So that way, because I noticed when he was launching it that he was having some wheel hop issues even with a traction bar on it. So like these things, since they have an A-arm on them, they really, like once you put the sphericals in them, you can get rid of the traction bar or just leave it on there. Just don't preload them at all. We're hoping that maybe this will take out that slop, and it'd just be nice to have some actual bushings, like nice bushings on it instead of the old, I can only imagine they're probably stock rubber bushings. So we're gonna go ahead and take those off really quick. Get them off. We also, or Carlos also got some new slicks too, because he got these ones with these wheels, and he got some new, what'd you say these were? They're
24.5 by 8.
Yeah, they're 24.5 by 8, and they're freshies. Super freshies, so.
These are 24.5 by 9.5, so we're going smaller in hopes that I can just dump the clutch.
Yeah, well,
and
he's so
really hard.
Yeah, I'll put the link to the last video that we had on his hatch.
Go back a few.
Yeah,
I don't like the last video.
It was okay. It still did pretty good though, but he's just having an issue with it. Even with that like 7,600 RPM launch control, it's bogging off the hit. So he's gonna go to a smaller tire. He used to have these 8 wides on here before, and it launched good, and then he put these 9.5s on there, and it's always had an issue with bogging. So that's the plans for today. Be swapping these control arm bushings out and putting some new slicks on. That means we're gonna be taking a trip over to Wyatt's place. And you always know when Wyatt's in the video, it's always a riot. So
sup, fuckers?
So it should be fun. We'll be heading over there later. I'll probably have to borrow his press also, and he's got a tire machine. So yeah, should be make for a pretty interesting video. Damn, bro, that escalated quickly.
What escalated quickly?
Your whole Civic, dude. It's got no wheels, no control arms, no nothing.
From the last clip you did, or what?
Yeah. But anyways, you guys can see we took the control arms off. Had to go buy a hammer, a big hammer, to smack the ball joint off.
I understand how Hayden doesn't have a hammer in here, but
I threw them away when we moved out of the shop. But anyways, I got the control arms off, obviously, as you can see. These bushings that were in it were these like cheap polyurethane bushings. So they came out super easy. It's kind of nice. We don't have to press out the old ones. So now we just gonna load them up in the truck. I'm gonna load his wheels and his new slicks up in the truck also, so I can take them to Wyatt's tomorrow. This bushing right here just slides into here, or just presses into here, and then we got a nice solid bushing in there that can't move back and forth. That has no slop. So I think these are actually like serviceable possibly, because you can take these little C-clips out, and I'm sure they could probably send you some replaceable ones, so once they're pressed in there you don't have to unpress them to get them back out. But these things will last a really long time on a race car. So
especially a race car that doesn't get raced.
Yeah, and I know there are some fancier ones than these, but I had these PCI ones on the CRX also, and they work really well, so shout out to them. He's also got some side skirts from PCI. They actually sent us some instructions too. It's a nice kit. I think these were like $200, and it comes with both sets of sphericals, which is a good deal. So I think I paid $200 for the CRX ones, and they're literally just these. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't hold them to it on that $200 because I don't know. I might have bought some extra. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, they might have been a little bit more. I can't remember exactly, but it's a pretty good deal and helps with some wheel hop issues. So, because even with the track bar setup on these with the polyurethane bushings, obviously it can still wheel hop, which is no bueno when you're trying to 60 foot and when you're on stock axles.
These all motor cars, it's all in the 60 foot. So
yeah, all of it is right there in the 60.
Yeah,
so
hopefully we get some good launches this weekend.
It's gonna happen, bro.
I know, dude.
It's gonna happen. I'm excited too, dude. Take it back out.
Though it's a no prep,
so it would be perfect. Should still 60 pretty close.
I'm just hoping everybody else overpowers their car, but we'll see.
Yeah. Never know, it's not always the one with the most power that wins, so. I'm gonna go ahead, load up the control arms in my truck, put the wheels and tires. He's gotta work tomorrow, so I'm gonna bring the slicks and the control arms over to Wyatt's, and we're gonna get them all fixed up. Wyatt's gonna help us out as always. So next clip, we'll be over there chilling with Wyatt.
Alright, bring that plate fucking over here.
Wyatt's tire mounting services. What are you doing?
Line the red belt up with the valve stem. That's the heaviest spot of the tire. I always say put it up the valve stem.
Dude, I'm glad you know what you're doing.
Go grab that plate and put this bead lock back on here.
Okie dokie, daddy.
Sure.
These things are gonna be stretched on these 9 wides.
Hell yeah, they are. Do you want these Loctite or anything? It doesn't look like it. Do you know the torque spec on these?
I look them up. I really think they're only like 15 foot-pounds.
Yeah, you just
They're not
do
much.
it even. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, I just remember they were a nightmare because they take forever because you got to torque all of them slowly. So
Make sure this is just good. Down on that bead.
these are fancy for us, dude.
Yeah.
Fancy wheels.
Boy.
Carl's got them fancy bead lock.
You're gonna need these for your car when you go to a real tire.
Soon. Need some double adjustable shocks too, boy.
Yeah. I thought you already put double adjustables on.
No, it's got single still.
Those Strange?
Yeah, we did single still.
Man, I love Strange.
Dude, did 1 2/8 on single adjustable shocks, boy.
I wasn't talking about shocks, but
Oh, okay. I got you now.
don't worry.
Torque
I already
spec for
fucking
these.
crisscrossed all of them. Now I'm just going around in a circle.
No, I know. I watched it. I just got the camera late. Gonna have everybody critique.
Fucking haters.
Yep.
You
Nice
like me
and
in my
easy.
videos. All you dumbasses commenting down below. Did you ever watch that video?
No. Oh yeah, I remember that. Your
was
diesel
all-
video of you putting that motor back together.
I know I'm gonna get all you idiots down in the comments below. But
These
I don't
slicks.
give a damn.
These are actually 13 by 9s, I believe, and these slicks actually look like they're kind of stretched on them. So maybe he'll get a little bit better contact patch. Maybe, I don't know. But these are also smaller tires, so I doubt it. But
Sure.
yeah, sure.
I don't want to hate or nothing, but I went 1060s on non-bead locks.
I mean, you also have a turbo car, but look at this dog. Look at how dusty you are. You been rolling in the dirt again, huh? What'd I tell you about rolling in the dirt? I just gave you a bath, you nasty. Look at you. Look at you. Look at this. You got so much dust all over you.
Alright, come measure this gap.
Measure your
I
gap.
know you will. Hopefully.
Got both these on here, all seated,
Shut up.
torqued down. So we're here balancing them because we balance slicks over here.
Only balance them because they were balanced before. That's it.
I mean, he really never drives this thing on the street, so I don't know if it'd really matter, but these things had some big ass wheel weights on them. Oh shit, this one doesn't even have wheel weights.
Pinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one.
Why does that one have wheel weights and this one doesn't?
That one used to.
Oh, did you take them off?
You can see the fucking sticky right there.
Not as many as that other one, though.
No.
That one had some big old ones on them.
This wheel's probably bent.
You're bent.
Maybe. Fucking really?
Not happy. Like it when you bounce up and down.
I'm sure you do, faggot.
Don't mess it up.
Fuck you.
Got you on camera.
Get out of my life.
Got you on camera. You mess it up this time.
I don't know what you're talking about. The other one went in this great too.
This one actually went in way better than the last
No,
one.
it didn't. Both of them went in. This is fine. Just fine. Just great.
Yeah. Just self-clearance them a little bit. Yeah, right.
That's all right. Ain't never hurt nobody.
Decent, dude. We about to have all the 60 foots, bro.
Maybe.
You gotta come out with us, dude.
Well,
Maybe.
maybe.
Probably not, but
Probably not.
I know how you are.
I don't like watching slow cars.
Ooh, shots fired.
Ooh, shots fired, buddy.
Police. Sounds like the police siren.
Decent, Ricky.
Well, about a whole day wasted pulling this thing out. I guess I will head home now and put these control arms in for Carlos's car.
That you were supposed to do 5 hours ago.
Yeah, nothing like, I mean, I didn't help a whole lot, but I'm gonna help a little bit pull this big old motor out of this big old toter.
Oh, dude.
Frickin' wide over here. Nice toter, bud.
Down.
Yeah. Pain, but go put Carlos's stuff back together, go racing tomorrow, baby.
Hell yeah, boy.
Back at my place, got everything buttoned up on Carlos's hatch except the cotter pins and the lower ball joints. Now this car, when we installed the dog box on this, so we did a video on that also. We installed the transmission, obviously we popped the lower ball joints out, and even then they didn't have any cotter pins on them. So tomorrow in the morning I'm gonna go get some cotter pins. Other than that, just gotta throw the wheels on. Spherical bushings are in. Yeah, I had this really sketch thing, right? So when I was taking this thing apart, I went to go pull the lower control arm bolts out. So the bolts I'm talking about is this single bolt up front here, that's right there. I went to go pull that bolt out, and I just grabbed with the wrench, and I'm all, why is this thing so loose? And I literally just grabbed the bolt and pulled it out. It wasn't even tight. And then I went to go install it, and now it makes sense because I had a hell of a time. It was a fiasco trying to get this nut back up in there. So I don't know what happened or what this guy did, the previous owner who had this, because we've never taken the control arms off or even checked those bolts or nothing. But they either must have broke the tack welds and he put new nuts in there, or I don't know what happened, but the nuts came loose. I had to fish them around with a magnet and then try and use the magnet to like stick them to the backside of the bolt. But I did get both of them tight. It was just kind of an ordeal getting them figured out and trying to find the freaking nut in the little K member. So if you have ever had that happen to you, I'm sure you know how bad that feels. It sucked, but wasn't too bad. Got it all figured out. Other than that, we just got to put the slicks on, like I said, and put those cotter pins in. The car's going to be all ready to go. No reason to show you guys that. It's going to be the end of this video. Carlos wasn't here. Actually got a really cool surprise for you. Carlos was not here because he just closed on his awesome house, and I'll be showing you guys that in the near future. Got a huge shop out there, and then another shop that I'll be going to too. So some big changes coming. I'll explain later, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are ready to race tomorrow, doing some no prep stuff down in Pueblo, Colorado. I believe Roman's coming out. He's gonna do some of the small tire stuff in the Grinch, the all-wheel drive Honda. If you guys haven't checked that out, go check out Boosted Boys' channel. I'm sure you guys have seen it. And Kyle's gonna be coming down too. I'm not sure who else is gonna be coming down, but it should be a cool video tomorrow. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and until next time guys, see ya.